Welcome back, Fresh Bake, for another update from the Knothole gang, looking at the backside of Rise of the Resistance. We're on top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure as usual. And we're getting our standard first look at what's happening on the backside. They're still trying to button up the backside of those, the rock work there on the front side of the attraction, and it is giving us a clue as to a possible answer for the gap problem. And so this is something that we've been asking, what are they going to do about the gaps, those, the sight lines that are so wrong from Rivers of America? And for those who are unsure of what I'm talking about when I say the gap problem, this is what I'm talking about. We're on Rivers of America on the Mark Twain, and you can see you can see through the rockwork. Well, it looks today like, there you go. It looks like they're going to solve this problem by closing off the backside of those of that rock work. And this is something, I don't know why I didn't consider this before as a possibility, because it seems like a very simple solution to a problem. We were looking for something more elegant, something more creative, I guess. But all you have to do is just basically reduce the amount of light that is let through there. So this is where we're at right now with the rock work. Now, you may ask, well, is this a new development? Yes, it is. This is just last week. No scaffolding or anything going on here, and a week before that. So I have to ask the question, is this something that they had always planned on doing, or was enough noise made about it that they said, you know what, we can't let this stand? So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to seeing how that looks from the river in the coming weeks. As for the rest of the views from here, it's like we said last week. Most of those spires they're done. The scaffolding has been removed. We had alluded to the fact how the paint schemes were different, and somebody had pointed out again that was because of the forced perspective. Some people thought maybe they weren't done, but you can't be not done and not have scaffolding. So they are done. Those are done. Make no doubt about that. We'll move to the Rivers of America, where again this week we aren't getting a view from the top of the Mark Twain because of the rain. Been raining a lot here in Southern California. I mean, it's practically Seattle. This is the third weekend of rain we've had in the last 5 weeks, which is exceptional for Southern California. That is an exceptional amount of rain, and it's raining again today, I believe. So I'm happy about it. I love the rain. I'd love to see more of it. We live in a desert, so all the rain we can get is fine with me. But anyway, as you know, when we record from the bottom level, it seems like not much of a difference, but it makes a really big difference on how much we can see. We have to see through the trees more than we usually do. So our views are mostly of things that are already complete. That one right there, you can shoot that gap right there, which I'm going to try to do now, and that's about it. In terms of stuff that isn't already complete. But everything else you see in the back, that looks great. God, that looks good. It's complete. Wow, that looked really good to me for some reason. I was really enjoying that. Just can't see anything through here. Not much anyway.
Tribe of Plains Indians setting up their camp along the banks of the river. They'll be here for a few months and then move on. As we continue our journey, keep a close eye on the riverbanks. There's a good chance we might catch a glimpse of moose, mountain lions, and other wildlife.
Let's take a quick run over to Chippendale's Treehouse in Toontown to see the backside of the marketplace. Looking good, nearing completion also. Closer look. Let's stop here for a second because I really am enjoying right now this view of that one, you know, the tallest dome structure with the rockwork closing in around it. One of the things that I didn't really appreciate or understand when I first started looking at when they were, you know, the views that we're getting from Chippendale's Treehouse. I like this idea that they have constructed these dome structures. I don't know what they are in terms of their functionality, what their true functionality is in universe lookouts, perhaps. But they've sort of built these out of the spires, from within the spires, and I think that's a really, because you see that a lot with, like, you know, you could do that with a tree. You see a lot of that in Star Wars universe where they've built, you know, posts in trees, you know, on Kashyyyk or Endor or whatever you want to say. But I think that's kind of a neat way to do that. They've used the environment in their building, and I like the way that looks. And I don't know if that this is finished. I guess it is, because there's no scaffolding, so I don't know how finished that is. But I mean, it looks pretty cool. So enjoying that quite a bit, Disney. Thank you. And we're going to stop right here at the very end because I think it's about time that we that we see some kind of progress on that last dome structure. For weeks, we never saw anything going on there. If we can go back even just a couple weeks. This is just, what, a month ago, where that, you know, and it had been in this condition for a long time, where it was just still framework. They hadn't put any kind of top on that thing yet. And I had been waiting for a long time for them to do anything there. So it's cool to see that they finally, I mean, that's like the last piece of this puzzle for me from Chippendales, you know, and that stuff starts to get closed in. It's just a matter of time, you guys. It's not going to be any time at all before there's no more scaffolding to see, and everything that we have left to build is going to be, you know, inside the buildings, things that we can't see. And we'll wrap with our last look on the Rivers of America from the Mark Twain.
Off the starboard side is Pirate's Lair at Tom Sawyer Island. Young Tom always said he wanted to be a pirate, and I think I see why. If you're a pirate, you get up early in the morning and go to school, and you never have to wash your face and hands. All you have to do is just look for treasure all day. At least that's what Tom Sawyer thought.
And right there through the arch is one of the other areas that I'm hoping that they can close that up. That's something that I noticed a long time ago as well. It's not a gap per se where there's no daylight there, but you can see the back, or the building, the actual, you know, showroom building. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video, and we'll see you next time. Fresh baked! We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Fresh baked!